Hi everyone, welcome to Living a Balanced Life with Julio. I did a hair video about how to keep your box braids healthy, your hair underneath your box braids healthy. And in that video, I said I was going to show you how to attach extensions to do box braids. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do box braids. I'm doing Ariana's hair. We're home. In this video, I'm going to show you how to attach extension to the hair to make box braids. And Ariana chose glue. So this is the already pulled end kind of hair. So the hair starts going from dark to dark blue to light blue. So the tips of the hair is blue, so that's the extension she wants to put in her hair. So that's what we're going to do. It's not too long, it's very light. It's already pulled, so I don't have to do the actual manual pulling. It makes it very easy. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to do only a few because we're home. So it doesn't need to last very long. This is to keep it in for maybe, hopefully 3 weeks, the maximum 1 month if she keeps it neat. Just to protect her hair because we're home and we're not really going anywhere. Okay, so let's get started. So to get Ariana's hair ready for braids, it's already washed and conditioned. She is a chicken, so she combed her hair by herself. She hates when people comb her hair, so she combed it, it's detangled, and it's ready to go. So while I'm doing the braids, I'm going to put in some hair foods, or what we call a little bit of moisturizer in the lines that I part for her hair. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I made a part of Ariana's hair, and I usually like to put a little bit of moisturizer in, and the moisturizer you can use whatever kind you like. Everyone have different preference. I use sometimes coconut oil. I use olive oil. Any hair foods, or Blue Magic. It's the go-to one that I use most of the time. So Ariana only wants 7 braids, so we're going to do this a little bit bigger. Okay. And I don't use the tail comb because, like I said earlier, Ariana's a little chicken. So this doesn't hurt. So I'm using this kind of comb instead. So the braids are going to be really gigantic, right? It's going to be big. And we're not going anywhere, so I don't have to make it all fancy. Ready? Okay, so I'm continuing to put the grease in. So when I'm attaching the braids, I personally, there's many ways you can do it. You can do the elastic band method. You can do, the section in threes where you take the hair extension, you divide it, and then you divide it into 3, so you have 3 and it's ready for the braids. I personally don't do that. I think it takes too long. So what I do is I use her hair as the third piece to make the braid, and as I braid along, I section some of the extension with her hair to cover it up. So I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna turn this way so people can see what we're doing. Put your head down. Okay, so see how I'm holding the extension. So I hold one side shorter than the other. So this is, and her hair becomes the third piece. So as you can see, I hold onto that, and then I twist it around her hair. So I'm using this as the twister. You see, now I have 3 sections with her hair being the third section. So then I braid it this way. And I really like to hold it so her hair is not pulled. So this is how I make it. So as her hair is getting shorter, right, because the extension is longer than her hair, so as her hair is getting shorter, I take some of the extension and I add it to her hair piece, and I keep going, and then I take from the other side piece of that extension and add it to her hair piece. So now I have even amount, and I can continue to braid seamlessly without any flyaways. So that's how I do it. I think this is a quick way. I think this way is less painful rather than using the elastic band. Sometimes when I do my older daughter's hair, she prefers the elastic band because she thinks it's much neater. So it depends on the person and what you're doing. So with this protective hair, it's very simple, and this way is less painful and it's much quicker. So one hair is done, as you can see, very neat. And the thing I love about the pulled end is that you can start and it gets thicker because I use her hair as the third piece. It gets thicker and then it gets smaller as you go. So it's like a feather or tail, and I like it. So I'm going to continue to add hair moisturizer in, and I'm going to section the next side. So this section is done. So just to keep it a little bit neater, I like to use a brush to brush the ends in, because usually the older kids like to do edges, so you can leave a little bit. But to be honest, I want it to last a bit longer, so putting all the flyaways and the edges in, so it's much neater. Okay, so same process. So I use her hair as the third piece. Twist it around and make a knot with the blue hair extension. And now I have 3, with her hair being the third piece. And then we're going to start braiding. So sometimes when you use bright colors and you use the your hair as a third piece, like I've been doing, it's so pretty because it's just your hair colors just poke through, so it gives it like another tone. So as I'm doing, I added extension to her hair because her hair is shorter, and then I will split this and add a piece to the other hair, and now I have 3 that can go all the way to the end. So then we to the end. And this takes practice, right? The more you practice, the better you become at it. And you can do it however is easier for you. Like I said, my older daughter likes the elastic band style, where you use the elastic band first to section the hairs, and then you attach the extensions, because she feels it's much neater, and she likes it that way. Sometimes when you're doing a person that's a little bit sensitive, that complains, it hurts and it's painful, then what I do is I just do the method I use, because it's much easier. Because with the elastic band, you have to section the hair, then you have to use the elastic band to tie it, then you have to attach the hair extension. So if the person is, that could be more painful for the person. So, but it's up to the person. So second one done. So we've done 2.
Okay, so I'm section some hair. I'm gonna go to the third one. Hurry, put your head down. So same thing.
You wanna hold it, Amy?
Yeah.
And where her hair is getting small, so I'm going to section some of this and attach to her hair. Keep going. fashion the edges in so it's much neater. Okay, face me. The last one. So this is the style Ariana chose. She wanted one on the front, so that's what we're doing. And this is a good protective style for kids or anyone. This is easier to maintain and it doesn't take long. And Ari likes this because it's quick. If you were doing lots of braids, she'd be come. So you can hold it. There we go. Same thing, section that, add to her hair. Once the hair is done, there's two things you can do. You can put it in hot water, the ends of it in hot water, so it stays together. It doesn't become undone, because sometimes when you leave the hair, these pulled ends usually stay together though. But if you want it to really stay as it is, like stay intact, then you should put it in hot water to keep the ends together. Ready? So she's all done. This is her protective style. We'll keep it. We'll try to keep it in for 3 weeks. If we're lucky, 1 month. Of course, to keep her hair intact and clean. When she's going to bed, she'll wear the bonnet. She'll put a bonnet, silk bonnet on, or she'll put the silk scarf on. She'll just tie it, keep her hair nice and neat, so she doesn't have to worry about it. Or coconut oil or olive oil in between the lines is to keep it moisturized. And then, of course, you can use spray. The oil sprays to spray it as well, but the most important thing is you want to protect her hair, right? So she doesn't burn, right? And I use, this is like a milk holder thing, but I have one extra that I use for doing hair. So you just stick the hair in the hot water. That's all. Okay. Okay, and just, that's all. That's it. And okay, and her hair is done. She's all done. And she's free. She always say, I'm free. She's free for at least 3 weeks for poking at her hair. All right. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you learned a quick method, a quick way of doing box braids. Try this method and see, especially if you have kids, if your kids like it, or if you do it on your own hair. This is a good, quick way to do it. So until next time, keep looking stylish, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe.